Got the old one. Well, we're kind of committed now. That one's cut out. Got this one set in. We kind of see what we got to rebuild here. Going around and tracing the edges again and again. I haven't decided if I'm butt welding this or overlapping it. I will probably cheat and overlap it, but I don't need 3 inches overlap. We come underneath and been doing the same thing, marking, so I know how much is there. Then I'm going to trim, and then I'm going to fit, then I'm going to trim. This edge that goes right over the brace, I'm going to butt weld that. So I got to get those lines right. The rest of it, man, we'll figure that out when we get there. Get it in solid. Then I will cut this piece out and repair it after it's supported better, I guess you'd say. Then we're going to clean a little more, get the POR 15 and do her all up nice. We're pretty well fit in here. I need to cut down where it's on top of the brace here. I don't want it overlapping, but I don't want to have a big gap from a big cut. So I'm going to use this little pneumatic reciprocating saw. And that blade's pretty thin. I got it screwed down here and there. I'm going to take the brace back out again, and I'm going to cut where the brace is. And up in here where it's overlapping, I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut them together. And then put the brace back up in here. Get the brace welded in. I'm probably going to take this pan back out, but I got all these screw holes to line it back up. But weld the brace back in, and then lay the pan back down, and I'll probably throw some tacks against the brace here, put some screws back in here to hold that tight, and then probably take this saw and go all the way around, and then I will have a butt joint. That's what I'm thinking, and I hope I don't screw up. If I screw up, we'll think of something else then, won't we? Okay, we got the brace back there welded to the rocker. Now we're going to set the floor pan back in, and we'll see how this comes out. See if I'm right. Okay, well, I got this corner to work on, get that gap taken care of. And I think the plan is put a couple pie cuts and bring this edge to this edge. See how that looks when I'm done. Oh yeah, grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. I did get this corner to kind of come out halfway decent. And got some cleanup on the welds down to the cross member, the brace in here. Some goobers in there. I thought I'd show you, put my seatbelt mount in. What I'm using is this 1/4 inch plate. Got the nut tacked on the bottom so I don't have to fight it, but there's still enough hex for a wrench. Clean that up, and then I'm doing plug welds around it like that. I think that ought to hold her in pretty good. But we're making progress. The sweat's slowed down a little bit. We'll see how she turns out.